You know that very specific kind of K-drama pain? The kind that doesn't hit you while you're watching, the kind that waits. Then 3 days later, at 2 a.m., you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking about fictional people who don't even exist. And somehow your chest hurts. That's exactly what these two dramas did to me. One is a gorgeous fantasy romance with a literal demon. The other is a small, messy story about two broken neighbors trying to survive their own lives. Completely different, completely opposite, and yet both of them left emotional damage. So today we're settling this once and for all. Not which drama is more popular, not which drama had the bigger budget, not which couple is hotter. We're asking the only question that actually matters. Which drama hits harder emotionally? My Demon or Mad for Each Other? Let's talk about it. The first thing you need to understand is that these dramas aren't trying to achieve the same thing. My Demon wants to sweep you away. Everything about it feels grand. A powerful demon, a successful heiress, supernatural connections, danger, mystery, fate. The drama constantly feels bigger than life itself. At the center of it all is Jong-gu Won, a demon who has spent centuries believing he needs nobody. Then he meets Do-do-hee, and suddenly everything starts changing. Meanwhile, Mad for Each Other goes in the exact opposite direction. No magic, no demons, no destiny, just two people who are struggling. No Hui-oh is trying to rebuild his life after everything falls apart. Lee Min-kyung is dealing with anxiety and trauma that still follows her every day. They meet under terrible circumstances. They annoy each other, misunderstand each other, argue constantly, and somehow become exactly what the other person needs. One story asks you to believe in fantasy. The other asks you to believe in healing. Let's start with the women. Because both dramas absolutely nailed their female leads, Do-hee is strong, not in the fake girl boss way, in the real way. She's intelligent, capable, independent. Even when everything around her is falling apart, she refuses to stop moving forward. And because she's so emotionally guarded, the moments where she finally lets somebody in hit incredibly hard. Then there's Lee Min-kyung, a character who completely surprised me. At first, she seems difficult to understand. She's anxious, defensive, always on edge. But as the story unfolds, you realize something. She's not overreacting. She's surviving. And suddenly, every decision she makes starts making sense. The more you understand her pain, the more protective you become of her. Because unlike fantasy pain, this feels real. Now, let's talk about the male leads, because both dramas give us fantastic character growth. Jong-gu Won starts My Demon with all the confidence in the world. He's powerful, arrogant, untouchable. Then love enters the picture. And suddenly, this immortal being experiences something terrifying, vulnerability. Watching him slowly become more human is one of the most satisfying parts of the entire drama. Then we have No Hui-oh. And honestly, his journey might be one of the most underrated character arcs in K-drama. He's angry, lost, frustrated, trying desperately to put his life back together. And what makes him special is that he actually puts in the work. He doesn't magically become a better person. He earns his growth. And that makes every victory feel deserved. Here's where things get interesting. People often assume My Demon is the faster romance. But honestly, both dramas are slow burns. They're just burning for different reasons. My Demon is driven by tension. Two people trying to deny what's right in front of them. Every glance matters. Every touch matters. Every moment feels charged. Mad for Each Other is driven by trust. These aren't people afraid of love. They're people afraid of being hurt again. And that's a very different kind of obstacle. Their relationship isn't just about falling in love. It's about learning to feel safe. And that makes every romantic moment feel incredibly rewarding. Now we reach the real question. Which drama hurts more? My demon hurts through loss, through sacrifice, through impossible choices. When it wants to break your heart, it swings a sledgehammer. Mad for each other is different. Its pain is quieter. Its trauma, loneliness, self-doubt, the feeling of wanting connection while being terrified of it. And somehow, that pain lingers longer. My demon breaks your heart. Mad for each other stays in your head. So which one wins? Honestly, I don't think there is a wrong answer. If you love grand romances, beautiful cinematography, fantasy, and larger-than-life emotions, My Demon will absolutely destroy you. But if you connect with stories about healing, vulnerability, and emotional recovery, Mad for Each Other might hit even harder, because one drama gives you the love story you dream about. The other gives you the love story you recognize. And sometimes recognition hurts more than fantasy ever could. My demon stayed in my heart. Mad for Each Other stayed in my bones. And I'm still not sure which one left the bigger scar. Now it's your turn. Which drama hit you harder emotionally? My Demon or Mad for Each Other? Drop your answer in the comments. And don't just pick one. Tell me why. Because I already know this comment section is about to be divided. And honestly, I can't wait to read every single argument. I'll see you in the next one.